Hi guys, you're welcome back again. Trending right now on social media is Ned Nwoko's statement. Recall that yesterday, hours ago, Ned Nwoko came out and said that Regina Daniels, his ex-wife, was unfaithful to him. This is the same Ned Nwoko that throughout last year, he accused her of substance abuse and so many other things, but he never mentioned anything like infidelity. But as of today, January 2026, Ned Nwoko is claiming that Regina Daniels was unfaithful. And not only that, he has also dropped another statement after the WhatsApp messages he dropped earlier on our last post, claiming that she was not faithful in the marriage. He has just made another post revealing the reason why he arrested Regina Daniels' best friend. And this same Ned Nwoko accused them of stealing his $40,000, and Nigerians were circulating that all around. But Ned Nwoko has come out to tell you all that that was not the only reason he arrested Regina Daniels' best friend and some of the family members. This was what he posted just hours ago. He said, basis of the arrest of Miss Izuegbu Antoinette Ann. Following the arrest of Miss Izuegbu Antoinette, commonly known as Ann, a number of misleading and inflammatory narratives have been circulated across social media platforms. These claims are false, reckless, and deliberately intended to distort the facts surrounding her arrests. For clarity and in the public interest, the following points set out the factual basis of the matter. Number 1. Criminal defamation. Ms. Izuegbu Antoinette was arrested in connection with criminally defamatory statements she publicly made, alleging that Senator Ned Nwoko physically assaulted his wife, Ms. Laila Nwoko, resulting in a miscarriage. These claims are entirely false. No such incident occurred, and no miscarriage resulted from any alleged domestic violence. The statements were made without evidence and form part of a coordinated attempt to reinforce previously circulated and unsubstantiated domestic violence allegations. So in summary of this is number 1 point. It's just basically trying to let you all know that what Regina's best friend posted last year. Recall last year, Regina Daniels and her family made a lot of revelation, and this her best friend came out and said that this same Senator Ned Nwoko beat up his wife Laila Charani, his 5th wife, Blue Black, to the point that she was bleeding, she had a miscarriage, and that it was Regina Daniels that rushed her to the hospital in Abuja. And she even let Nigerians know that if you go to Abuja there, and all the records are still there, that she had a miscarriage, which is Laila Charani had a miscarriage because of the domestic attack from Ned Nwoko. And it was Regina that rushed her to the hospital, paid everything, and helped her and her kids that period that Ned Nwoko shot Laila out, and was disappointed and angry with Laila that she was sleeping with some Abuja boys, and all that accusation Ned Nwoko levied against Laila. All those things happened in 2025 last year. All that happened, and Ned Nwoko did not say anything all those moments. And now in 2026, it's coming up now to say that it's not true. Probably Ned Nwoko has taken out time to clean up that mess. That if people go to that Abuja whatever, you might not find the evidence. And that is why he's pointing out, saying that the girl dropped all this without evidence. And that, apart from that, he never did anything like that. Meanwhile, this was not only reviewed by Regina's best friend, but also most of their staff, their workers. It was all over Abuja then, like it was a random news on the streets. There wasn't even anybody that was not aware, even small children could gist you this story. How Ned Nwoko always dealt with Laila that should be rushed to the hospital. And if not for Regina Daniels on some occasion that would have been bad. Well, he has accused this same Regina best friend of lying against him, saying that this is criminal defamation. And that was the number 1 reason he arrested her. Then he came again to the number 2 point. Procurement of an illegal abortion. For Miss Izuegbu Antoinette is also implicated in the procurement of an illegal abortion for Regina Daniels during her lawful marriage, which means when she was legally married to Senator Ned Nwoko. Her best friend helped her to take out his child from her. This incident occurred after the marriage. That means after the marriage was over, when Regina left Ned Nwoko's house. That was when her best friend helped her to terminate the pregnancy that Ned Nwoko claimed Regina Daniels left his house with. And he went on to say, this incident occurred after the marriage, notwithstanding subsequent attempts to reframe the timeline. The legality of the act does not change based on narrative adjustment. This matter is on record and has previously been publicly referenced by Regina herself. So recall that Regina was accusing Ned Nwoko of dealing with her mercilessly in so many ways that she had was bleeding and all that. Now Ned Nwoko is coming up to say that it was the best friend that gave her weed that she took that made the thing to flush out, and that he's disappointed that they tampered with his own child, and he was accusing Anne of killing his own child, that the circumstances of the illegal abortion was gruesome, and Anne caused Regina to swallow a bunch of weed that left her bleeding for weeks. That was what he said in his number 2 point. For the number 3 point, he made mention of former witness statement and ongoing investigation. A former witness statement dated 29 October 2025 submitted to the area commander, Maitama Police Station, details repeated and ongoing activities involving Ms. Izuegbu Antoinette and others. The statement noted that Ms. Izuegbu Antoinette routinely sourced, handled, and administered controlled and illegal substances to Regina and associated individuals. It further indicated the existence of identifiable supplier, corroborative observations, and supporting details already made available to law enforcement authorities. These matters are presently under investigation by the appropriate agencies. Ms. Izuegbu Antoinette's arrest was preceded by a public social media post in which she issued threats, and she made derogatory remarks and repeated defamatory accusations against Ms. Nwoko and Senator Ned Nwoko. This post constituted provocation, intimidation, and criminal defamation under public law. Mama, the man just blow her grammar up and down. Ned Nwoko kept insinuating a lot, and this is just the summary of the 3 things he posted today. And all this started after people came out to ask him why he was dragging Regina Daniels and her family over $40,000 claims that he said they stole. In the letter from the police that came to carry this girl, the day they came to arrest her, the police report, they wrote it there that it was for theft, that they stole his $40,000 and everything. But now, people were coming for him, asking some funny questions that since last year, Ned Nwoko did not find out that his $40,000 was missing. That is now he's aware that they stole his $40,000. So after all this happened, Ned Nwoko kept quiet all this while. He didn't respond. He was re-strategizing. People were calling him out, calling him names, stingy man, lying man. They called him a lot. He kept quiet. So today he finally came up again, just a few hours after saying Regina Daniels was unfaithful in their marriage. He came out to say that the reason he arrested his girl was because she accused him, Ned Nwoko, of beating his wife, Laila Charani, till she had a miscarriage. When they were doing the back and forth bants online last year, that they were all publishing everything that happened, that they witnessed, this was what the girl said then on her story post. Now he's claiming that was the reason he arrested her, prior to what people are circulating on social media. And he's also saying that he never at any point beat up Laila Charani. Recall that Laila Charani herself has also accepted all these songs back then when she left Nigeria back to her country, because Ned Nwoko was dealing with her, allegedly. Now, Ned Nwoko is saying that was never true too, that all these claims are lies, that he never at any point touched Laila Charani, not to talk up to the point that she had a miscarriage. And not only that though, he went on to say that this girl, Regina's best friend, after Regina left the marriage with his few weeks pregnancy or whatever he called it, I think months or weeks, whichever, that it was this same best friend of hers that helped her to terminate the baby by giving her excessive weed that she took. Where he wrote all those things that she carried out and it's successful abortion, unlawful abortion rather, unlawful abortion, but it was successful. That she carried out an unlawful abortion on the wife, all those things. Where you said it, people were like, is the girl now a whack doctor, all those stuff. But he's not coming here to say that it was due to the excessive weed she gave to Regina Daniels. That Regina Daniels consumed weed excessively, and that was what flushed out his child. Now he's accusing the girl of murder. In his write-up, he said the exact word he used was kill, that this Regina best friend killed his child. And that was the second claim. And then the final one was the same matter he responded with. It's time for Ned Nwoko to wrap it up. I'm tired though. I don't tire. And it looks like he's just starting. Most of those that are coming out to drag him, he's coming out for all of them, bringing out one or two about them, publicizing it everywhere for you to know. So a lot of people are now like, if Ned Nwoko does not want to rest in all this matter, why is he still talking about Regina Daniels? And you can see from the comment section, the feedback, people are like, I won't be surprised if he arrests Regina Daniels' kids, his own children, that they will not be surprised if Ned Nwoko arrests his kids with Regina Daniels, meaning that he can do anything at this point. And most people are like, this man healing process will long go. He can't get over her. He can't just forget her because she was really good to him. Moreover, the other person in question is still your wife. That is Lala Charani. So why can't he focus on the girl? And the other girl that he arrested, Regina's best friend, is not his wife. That she was only saying the thing she witnessed and she saw. That why would he arrest her because of that? People are also saying at this point, I think Regina is the best thing that has ever happened to Ned Nwoko, and he's not ready to let go. You can see these are most feedback from Nigerians. They have a lot to say regarding this matter. Most of them are like tired as well, because they're like, they've never seen a male version of obsessed ex like this. This is becoming ridiculous. Baba, rest, I beg. And these are from men, his fellow men. Why can't this man let Regina go? She's no longer interested in the relationship. She is striving elsewhere. Pharaoh, let my people go, I beg. Chinedu, even God rested now. These are from his men, his fellow men, celebrities with verified pages. They don't tire. Even his colleagues, all of them are tired. If to say they know what to go make Ned Nwoko to finally forget this matter, they don't do it because they don't tire. A lot of people are not saying that they go soon arrest the gate man for opening gates for visitors. Wow, she's not even your wife again. So why arrest her friend? This man, you are so pain. You sure say you know go arrest Regina children? Like, at this point, people are asking that question. No, waiting they happen. Why Ned Nwoko no fit forget the whole matter? Why is he still dragging them? Even Regina Daniels' brother made a post last night saying that it was him and his family, which is him and the sister, the Regina Daniels family, that created this page Ned Nwoko is using to torment them on social media. This Ned Nwoko social media handles everywhere. They were the one that created it for him, and now he's using it to disturb them. People are like, Ned Nwoko, what you need right now is rehabilitation, not Regina Daniels. This is what Nigerians are telling him, that he needs rehabilitation, that he's the one that should go there and register himself. Now, please, sir, just go to rehab center. I beg, this is getting out of hand. Is Anne a medical doctor, or is Regina Daniels a child? What do you mean that you're arresting her because she gave Regina weed and it took her the baby? What kind of talk is that? Last, this man, you need rehabilitation. You get as your partner go take knack you. It go hard for you to move on after one break up. That is what is your problem now. These are what men are telling him. Is this man really a senator, or he's just after creating domestic nuisance every time? Ned needs rehabilitation and not Regina. So you can see generally this is what Nigerians are telling him. I don't know what you think about it, but I believe you guys have already known my own opinion from the beginning. I've said this a lot. Meanwhile, the election is on, coming election 2027 Delta North senatorial seat is coming up. The first candidate is Senator Ned Nwoko. The second is Honorable Engineer Victor Ochei, and the third person is Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Ato Okowa. So these are what Nigerians are saying on social media, that these three men coming up now, that they should make sure not to vote for Ned Nwoko, that they cannot imagine Ned Nwoko winning again. So most Nigerians on social media are saying that they are going to vote for Okowa. Some are saying they are going to vote for Victor Ochei. Most of them don't want to vote for Ned Nwoko at this junction. They don't want to see him again. That the same way Regina brought him to our screen, they want the man to just fade away. Let me know what to think about it in the comment section. As for me, I'll see you guys on my next post. And of course, they shouldn't vote for him, because imagine if you win, we will suffer. I beg.
Forget Regina Daniels go sweet well. Regina Daniels go dey very, very juicy. Anytime wey Chinedu, remember how juicy, how succulent, how yum Regina Daniels be, Epa go arrest one of him family members. Anytime wey Chinedu remember how sweet Regina Daniels paradise be, he will arrest one of his family members. Chinedu, you don't forget say na senator you be. You have your constituency to look out for. Na woman Bekus you just dey think about. Move on now, Chinedu. What is your problem? Stop intimidating these people. Stop arresting them. You don't come out now, talk say they thief your $40,000. Regina Daniels don't come out, talk say you know they keep money for house. Anytime where you remember how good where Regina Daniels they ride you after she don't take her molly or umpurumiri, you go arrest one of your family members. This is what I call abuse of power.